Yeah, choke no joke, you know what it is. Learn from mistakes out right now on all platforms. This one right here is for the mixtape. Let's go. Yo, Nas, I ain't do this for clout. I'm just a real nigga trying to figure you out. How you don't put blood in this Judas mouth. Talking Japanese wine like you fanning out. Blushing at this bitch that disrespects your kid and her earth. Carmen, I know that it hurt.
You know, back then when he made these disparaging remarks and comments about my daughter and created this disgusting visual, there were so many people around him that stayed quiet. They said absolutely nothing.
Carmen, I know that it hurt. You said Pac left us with rappers that wink at other rappers in the studio, which made me think, yo, what he got on you? And homie in pink, cause at Webster Hall, he didn't stream one link. Yo, y'all glad for punishment. I'm sick and I'm done with it. If it was part of your plan, Nas, hard my word on it, I'm just your fan. With little celebrity, some say it's just the hate in me. Nah, I'm cut from a cloth. You don't brush shit off. Well, the penthouse of law gotta have a ceiling. Only forgive hoes with sexual healing. And that thought right now is not appealing. With these chicks, with the dicks like Little Nas X, I'm not a fan. You damaged your brand. Yo, Nas, don't ever do that shit again. I'm signing off. Esco stand. Yeah. Choke no joke, you know what it is. Haha, you know what it is. Oh yeah, and you nigga, I ain't sorry for shit. I ain't with your boys' games, nigga, I'm with the shit. Wedge. Webster Dictionary defines the word as a substance that is used for splitting wood or rocks. Something causing a breach or separation. It's funny what that lens can capture. Separation, division.
How y'all having a meeting about Jay without? Nope, not drawers right there. Nobody told me nothing. How come y'all having a market meeting without Jay? Without him? I don't get it. It's 10:30 in the morning. Now you going to get Leo? Please go get him.
No, actually, I was just gonna go to the restroom. I'll be right back.
Why are you leaving? I'm asking a question.
She doesn't have an answer.
Well, I'm wondering what line of thought is it? What pattern is it? John McNeely and all of y'all that y'all have my biggest artists here, and y'all in here, y'all Def Jam staff is dealing with Jay's marketing without me. Please explain that to me, because this seems treacherous.
And animosity.
What you mean bullshit? The fuck? Y'all niggas having meetings about my artist without calling me? It ain't no bullshit. It ain't no bullshit. Now look, oh y'all look, everybody here is ashamed of y'all. Who wants to work under a cow? They don't have to. Cow.
I ain't with your boys' games, nigga, I'm with the shit. I'm nothing like Nas, I'm with the shit. I'm more like Jungle, wanting to bust your shit. But bro got me on chill. He said I'm illmatic, with the static, with the ratchets. Let's go to Brooklyn, cause he gotta have it. School days, would've called you faggot and smoked you like a Spike Lee joint. Yo, the greatest of all timers, got hit with all timers. You buster, nigga, your mic with the shiner. Knockout. Yeah, one-liners, give you a reason to be a one-eye. Without reasonable doubt, you been a liar. You headache came, Jazzo inspired, rape Damon.
So they trying to take our franchise from us. That's what they trying to do. Make this beef. They trying to. I bet you they're staging this beef with us. Trust me. Trust me.
It was all about the power to, to get rid of Dame Dash, and take Jay-Z to the next level without Dame. And it was, Dame should stop blaming Leo and Todd Moskowitz and start blaming Steve Stout.
You know about the Scarface party and all that? How they make sure Palace in Puerto Rico? He's gonna be there performing, but they're doing something with them.
Who, Jay?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. He's gonna be out there for that with the release of the Scarface DVD.
Jay's performing for that?
And I don't need two lips to blow this like a trumpet, you dumb shit. This is an unusual musical I conducted. You looking at the black Warren Buffett, so all critics conduct sick. I don't care if you seen Dolores Tucker or you Bill O'Reilly. You only rallied me up for 3 years. They had me peeing out in the cup. Now they about to free me up. What you think I'm gonna be? What? Rehabilitated? Man, I still feel hatred. I'm young, black, and rich, so they wanna strip me naked. But you never had me like Christina Aguilera. But catch me at the West Side driving like Halle Berry or the West. Fuck it. Peace and love, y'all. The Black Album on the way.
And then we doing our party, so...
Following Steve Stout's direction.
And what was Steve Stout telling you to do?
He walked me through how to get rid. His plan was to get rid of Dame Dash.
He told you that?
That was the plan.
Okay.
Rape Dame and Chris, then ran the lion through the rock and the fire. Damn, you cold. Built the nation, the prop back home. How you the king of LA when Cube is home? How you bang in LA after Nip is gone? Mr. Smith, yeah, I'm nice with the gift. Two, the double entendres got those two. Your wisdom, knowledge, that I'm king too. I'm sorry I met the other side of you. Yeah. That's the gift and the curse. I'm Christ from birth, from the hearse to the dirt. Fake niggas claim hurt, so I stay on my bullshit like I'm dirt and never shy. Let my feelings fly. Let's go. Cause we all die. Yeah. Like your beds. Nigga, I'm here. Only fear I have is truth not be told. We all get old. It's choke, no joke. Y'all already know. Let's go. Choke, no joke. You already know. Learn from mistakes out right now on all platforms. This for the mixtape. The 50-year-old platinum virgin. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry.
Welcome to AMC Theater 11. Enjoy your show.
Yo, Lee. Run the real.
Jay told me in no certain terms that, you know, no rapper can really afford to look bad in front of him. So it's almost like we gotta blackball him.
Shout out to Jay-Z for seeing the big picture here.
Yeah, and it was a hard pill to swallow.
Tariq, you kill the weeds, not the seeds that grow the trees. And as long as you alive, Dame should have a milli. Fuck you mean bleed. Nigga, don't get me started. You know I'm retarded and lion-hearted. You flipped on your peeps for those peoples in them white sheets. Like you pro-black. We pass kneeling, how you shit on cat.
You kneel, would you stand?
Would I what?
Would you kneel, or would you stand?
Okay, I think we passed kneeling.
Nigga, you got the check, the pros went back, and that's no cap. Leaving cap with no salary cap. Your son said you his dad, and you never threw him a pass. Watching his siblings in the stands, say lips, say no, say hands. You say the kid is not your son, they call you Hov, it must be immaculate. No palm tree, the trees in the palms of dealers and fiends. Late night roam the streets. Weed is weaker, but it's cheaper. Not many chicks frontin' like divas. Out west, every chick's a model like Eva, and you know I'm far from believing her, so I'm G'ing her like she G'ing me. Banging in LA is a different thing. At the end, you either dead No matter where you go, you'll find a lane. On the west, they kick it with cane. On the east, trees the social thing. East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap East Coast. When I'm on the west and I'm doing my thing, don't offer me coke or your nose I bang. Friends don't offer other deadly things. Thanks for the hospitality, we'll still hang. I won't judge you, leave me as I came. On the road to success, top of the game. Eat all the finer things in the food chain. Teach my kids to do the same. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap East Coast, you gotta love life and offer wonderful things. Being to travel is a privileged thing. Came back to the east, air wasn't fresh. Streets filled with trash, various people in the eye. It's easy to tell who's upper middle class. Police and racism, same as crash. Back to where they not social, where they less vocal. When they don't know you, be careful, show you around the East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap East Coast, whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Pop your bottles and toss the cork. If you rap West Coast, both coasts are known to give you fame. Got paparazzis playing cameras your way. Got you bobbing and weaving like Cassius Clay. Most thugs turn Muslim in older days. Change their name to Allah they pray. Probably till they decay. This go out to the east and west. For Big and Pac, y'all, let's connect. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap West Coast, whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. You can't get the West without the ES. So it's manifested that we connect. You know what it is. Choke, no joke. Learn from mistakes, baby. You know what it is. Greg on the track. Rest in peace, baby. Either war, we here now. You know what it is. Choke, no joke. Welcome to the spa treatment, you know. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Pain is the heart you find. Choke, no joke. Hold on, let me get this together over here. Choke, no joke. How y'all doing out there? Miss A. Matthews, I see you. Cinnamon, original choke, no joke stuff. Membership gang is in the building. Man ran through it all in the building. Y'all kids in the building. I already ate already. Burp. Sorry. 2020 in the building. What up? Miss A. Matthews, what's going on? Crystal Hope in here.
Christina in here. Roni up in here. Tay up in here. Reese up in here. Jay Smiggity up in here. Tasha Tanay. I never choke no jokester. All right, membership gang in the building. You already know. Tasha Tanay. Okay, let's get this going. Juke, new juke, new juke. Okay, I'm here now. All right. Had to comb my hair, you know. Come on here. I seen there's too many ladies in here. I had to comb my hair, you know what I mean? Tasha Tanay, Cinnamon, thanks for joining the membership gang. I appreciate y'all. Reese Suge went in on the last. Oh, yeah. Lies first. Yeah, you're right about that. Fatima in the building. What up, Fatima? B. Angie B. Jevo Ron. Christina, what's the word? 183rd. This set forever last in the building. Fine Wine, what up? Fred Jenkins, what up? South side of Chicago on the check-in. Yeah, we getting stronger. The membership gang, you already know. Okay, so look. Few things tonight, right? One, Suge Knight bombing out here. You know what I'm saying? He's bombing first, you know what I mean? On the Lion Network. So I don't know how many months it's been now, because I ain't gonna say weeks, because it's been over a month that I've been telling y'all that is not Suge Knight on that goddamn Twitter, right? I told y'all that, right? I told y'all that wasn't him on that Facebook, right? And we went through it, and we went through the page, and we seen that how these dudes was promoting themselves on that page. Wedgie and his little white boy friend, right? Well, today, Suge Knight bombed first on their ass like Tupac. You know what I mean? The Machiavelli album. Yeah. I told y'all. Y'all don't listen to me. Y'all don't, well, y'all here listen to me. These other channels don't be listening. They don't be listening. And I told y'all. And just like I was trying to warn Wack, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing personal against Wack. I was trying to forewarn him. Yo, you jumped out there and you went ham on Suge. And it wasn't even him. I was trying to warn you. You thought I was trying to play you. You gotta let these little internet goofies stop gassing people to have beef with each other for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the time, all I am here is doing is dropping jewels. That's it. People get mad at me for pulling coattails, for educating, for trying to uplift and make the generation coming behind us a little more educated in this entertainment business so they don't get jerked and robbed like everybody else. Because y'all not teaching them. Because clearly people are still out here getting robbed for their publishing. There's still people out here crying about their publishing and they deals and bad deals, this, that, and the other. So y'all can keep going and listen to those other channels that ain't teaching y'all about nothing and just going to keep jerking y'all. But don't be mad at me for coming here enlightening y'all and schooling y'all about the game. I know the truth hurts. And I know a lot of y'all can't stand by my side because I speak the truth. And that's fine. I don't need no scary sucker ass niggas standing next to me anyway. So before I get into this Suge thing, today I did a post. I'm trying to figure out what is this on my desk. I did a post about the good pastor Mase, right? And the reason I did the post was because Mase and Cameron was reacting to Mike Epps and Shannon Sharpe little spat that they had going on back and forth. And that little spat between Shannon Sharpe and Mike Epps had lied about Shannon Sharpe reaching out to him. But I wouldn't say he lied. I think it was part of his comedy routine, like jokingly, like, yeah, Shannon Sharpe reached out to me. And I'm like, no, Medea, you know what I'm saying? But Shannon Sharpe never reached out to him. But I think that Mike Epps was just, doing his joke based on the moment of the whole Gat Williams thing and everybody talking about Shannon Sharpe. I don't think he was like being deliberately serious, like dead serious, like, yeah, Shannon Sharpe tried to get me on the show. Man, I ain't going on the show. Yeah, I think that was all in joke, and I believe that was all in joke. But Shannon Sharpe took offense to it. One, because he was clowning him, calling him Medea and all this other stuff. But he said he wasn't butthurt about him calling him gay. He was mad because he lied and said that he reached out to him. So anyway, to make a long story short, they had some words back and forth online. And Shannon Sharpe kind of told Mike Epps, like, yeah, you talked all that, tough nigga-ish. When I see you talk that, like, we could shoot the five, have a fade or whatever. I don't know, whatever, but he talked about fighting Mike Epps, right? Which to me is immature, childish, because what are y'all fighting for? Because you had a viral moment on the internet and everybody's joking about it, but you want to fight Mike Epps because he joked about it too, right? So, and Shannon Sharpe, you gotta have tougher skin. Like, you can't have a viral moment and then everybody start talking about you and now you want to fight everybody. But outside of that, right? Mase and Cameron was doing they commentating on their show, and Cam was telling Mase how they squashed it, on some grown man business, and You know, they went and, you know, supposedly sat down and talked it out instead of fighting this, that, and the other. So Mase replies to that with, I would play it, but I don't trust them. They probably try to strike me for it, right? Even though I could use it under fair use because I'm talking about it. But you can see it on my Instagram, and there's my Instagram page right here, right there. So basically, what May said in a nutshell was, "Yeah, man, ain't nobody trying to fight y'all men that work out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see you over there doing your dips, right? Now, for me, it sounded like he was throwing subliminal shots at Jim Jones, right? Because I don't never see Shannon Sharpe posting him working out like that. That's something that Jim Jones does frequently. And I know Mase getting back with Cam and Cam getting back with Mase, like, is like catty nonsense that they got going on amongst them, where he's like, I got my best friend back, Jimmy. I got my best friend back, Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? Because Cam was running with Jim for a long time after him and Mase stopped dealing with each other back in horse and carriage days, right? So Mase says, yeah, man, I see you over there doing your dips. And I know subliminals. Now, I could be wrong, but right after he said dips, and then he said, yeah, nigga, yeah, I see you did your 8 sets. Dip set, all right, maybe ain't nothing around. It don't mean nothing about it, right? Don't mean nothing, right? But it is ironic that he says, yeah, nigga, I see you doing your 85 pull-ups. That's Jim that's always doing the pull-ups. He got me up on my pull-up game. This is why you see me going out there doing pull-ups, because I'm like, shit, Jim doing all these pull-ups. Let me get my pull-up game up, right? Because it's motivation. It ain't no hateration. It's motivation for me. You know what I'm saying? You see me, I can knock out 80, 100 push-ups. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm training, I'm working out to be in shape. Just in case I got to defend myself. I don't take boxing classes and kickboxing classes for nothing. I do that so I can be so I can defend myself, right? At an older age. You know, so Mase, he started saying, yeah, man, all y'all diesel niggas out there, y'all out there, I see you doing your dips. I see you doing your sets. You know, I see you doing your 85 pull-ups. Yeah, I wish you would. I wish you would. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Right? So basically, in a nutshell, what Mase is saying is exactly what he said. Yo, we too old to be wrestling. You come up on me with all that dieselness, I'm going to bust you, right? Now, to me, those are words of a punk, a coward, right? Because that, first of all, I never known Mase to be a killer. Now, I know he done murdered up a bunch of stuff in music. You know what I'm saying? I know he's a serial killer in music. You know what I'm saying? He probably killed more stuff than Jeffrey Dahmer and Sammy the Bull together in his music. But in real life, Mase ain't murdered nothing, right? Not saying that if his back wasn't against the wall, what he would do, because anybody back against the wall, a cat will come out scratching against the wall against a damn pit bull, right? But the point I'm trying to make is you don't even have a record, a violent criminal record, is one that involved guns, right? To be encouraging, because you are influential, right? You have influence. To be sitting there encouraging people that to go get a gun if you think you cannot beat somebody physically. That's a punk, right? You sit there and you claim to be at one point a man of God, a pastor, right? You've been an entertainer for the most part of your life. You played ball before that. But you would use your rap persona to encourage people to not fight and to shoot somebody. Now, niggas would be mad at me for saying, oh, man, oh, joke, man. You know, he was just joking. You know, yeah, but soon as the comments start coming up, you see, dude, yeah, man, niggas is too rich. Niggas is too rich to be fighting. Huh? What do you mean you too rich to be fighting? That shit is a cop-out. First, you too rich to be fighting, and then you too old to be fighting. But you just gonna sit there and tell a dude, yeah, man, yeah, you work out, you diesel, you brolic and all that. You come running up on me and I dare you. I dare you. You gonna kill a nigga over a fight? Your ego will be that hurt if you lost a fight that you would have to go and pull out a weapon. You will get up here on the internet and encourage people. Yo, if a nigga is bigger than you, he lift weights. And I only took offense to this because I do workout shows almost every other day, if not days in a row. So I sit here and I encourage people to work out. I encourage people to be in their best health. And Maze get up there and say, yeah, all right, nigga, you can work out all you want and I'm going to shoot you. What kind of message is that to be sending, bro? And I know there are punk ass niggas that will not use their hands to fight and see another day and kill somebody over a physical fight. Yes, there are people that. But why are you, a nigga that ain't known for killing nothing? You probably got a bunch of killers around you. You know, the throwaway niggas. The nigga you telling nigga, yo, man, yo, get that nigga. Nigga be standing there on the side, giving this man the eye. Like, get him. And niggas will jump you like I've been jumped, or a nigga will shoot you, or whatever it may be. While this punk ass nigga continues to go on about his life, his career, and this nigga's in jail. And then he'll come on 20 years later, oh, my nigga, you was real, you kept it real, you didn't tell. Then you motherfucker be Shine. See how Shine, how Diddy and Shine is so fucking cool now? When Shine was in jail, that nigga was a piece of shit, right? Then Shine say this nigga was his comrade betrayed him, this, that, and the other. When he come home from jail, nigga give him a few dollars, they forget about it, right? Throwaway niggas. Threw his whole career away, Puff threw him away, came on, gave him a few dollars, now he running around, yes, Diddy, yes. Diddy with the fucking fake Belize accent and shit. My people, that nigga Shine's a chameleonaire. Just like Mase could just pop in and pop out the church. Throwaway niggas. Yo, go ahead, take the rap, son. You gonna be a real nigga. Niggas gonna praise you. This nigga John's like on himself, Moses and everything. Nigga went from a gangster from Brooklyn to jail to Moses, came out, was Jewish with the girls and everything. Now this nigga a politician. Oh, I forgot the blood era when he was a blood too. Man, I know it's all entertainment. I know it's all entertainment, and I hate that I had a chance to see behind the curtain and see how so much of this shit is fake and these people phony. Like I can't like that. I ain't got nothing but love for Mase, right? Supported him his whole career throughout all the scandals, whatever. I always supported this dude. I just don't like the fact that he would sit there and encourage his demographic, his fan base to pull a gun in defense of a fight because he feel like he's too old. Please, people. And I'm telling you from a nigga that got jumped by several people. And at that time was very inclined to fucking pick up a gun. Right? But even back then, when all my niggas was like, yo, we going to get these niggas, I'm the one that said no. Let me handle this my way. And I'm the nigga that got jumped. Going to get a gun is easy. Pulling the trigger is even easier. Especially in the moment. When your pride is hurt, or your feelings hurt, or your emotion is hurt. I'll be just coming home from jail today if I would have fucking killed Jay-Z for me getting jumped. And niggas would be like, yo, you was real, my nigga, you the realest nigga. Yeah. And I would have missed a whole quarter of my life. And I'm far from soft. I'm far from a nigga that would not fucking pick up a goddamn ratchet and use it. Especially back then. But if the young me was intelligent enough to know, all right, nigga, you could take a loss. You could take a loss. You'll live to see another day on the streets, and you was able to prosper in the career and go on to produce all this other shit and this, that, and other, and be here today and still relevant today, right? What good would I have been to my family going for a gun and doing something because of me taking a loss in a physical fight? For the streets to say that I kept it real, or I get niggas that tease me for getting jumped and my jaw getting broke every day. I don't give a fuck, because I'm not the only nigga that ever been jumped. There's niggas that's been jumped and killed niggas and went and spent a whole lot of jail time and wish that they walked away the way that I did, without the fucking violence or the gun violence. Let me rephrase that. So to hear a dude that's double the age when I made that decision as a young man, to know that that wasn't the right decision, to hear a man double the age now say, "Oh, I'm because back then niggas was too rich to fight. Oh, nigga, I'm too rich to fight. I got my man for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm too rich to fight. I got security. You know what I'm saying? Right? So now it's, oh, I'm too old to fight. So if you come to me wanting to fight, and I go for Mike Epps too, I ain't fighting. Like, Mike Epps don't get a pass on that, because all Mase is doing is repeating what Mike Epps said. I ain't fighting. So what you gonna do then? You gonna throw your whole career away, Mike Epps? You don't care about your wife, your parents if they're alive? No disrespect. God bless them if they aren't. But your children, your staff, your team. Shannon Sharpe run up on you. Y'all get into it. He beat you up. What you gonna kill him? You gonna kill him, or you gonna get one of your boys to kill him and let them go to jail and fuck their family and fuck their wife and fuck their kids? But they gonna keep it real for you. So real that they gonna disregard their own family and they gonna jump out. Because I know as soon as when you was talking that, it was niggas, yo, what's up, Mike? Yo, what's up, Mike? Man, that nigga thinking, man, yo, Mike, you know what it is, Mike? I got you, Mike. And this nigga ain't thinking about his mother, his father, his auntie, his uncle, his brother, his sister, his daughter, his son. But he gonna be a real nigga and go do something to Shannon for Mike. And Mike ass to be still out here on tour doing comedy, and this nigga ass to be in jail. Or, worst case scenario, Shannon Sharpe have somebody do something to one of his people, and they dead, and Mike got to bury them. And wait, how do he look at his mother at the funeral? Or his daughter or his wife? What'd he tell him? Yo, Black Jack was a real one. If you need anything, you know I got you. If y'all need anything, yeah, we need this nigga to be alive to help us for the rest of his fucking life. Not go die because you beefing with a nigga on the internet and he gets shot because you don't want to fight. So yeah, if we need him alive, we need him back. Can you do that? Like, yo, these are grown men, Mike Epps and Mase. Grown men that came from neighborhoods that they've been seeing niggas die all their life. And now they got the power of influence with millions of fans. Young boys following them. And in a dispute, a verbal dispute, they both threatening more than bodily harm over a verbal dispute. What image are we? What message are we sending out there to the youth? A comedian and a pastor. Not even gangster rappers. But the thing they both have in common, they both black. And what we us black people do? Kill each other. Now I'm grateful that Mike Epps and Shannon Sharpe sat down and talked about it because I knew that's all the fuck they was gonna do anyway. Ain't nothing was gonna jump off with neither one of them. It would have been stupid and childish. It would have been ignorant for us to see on the news Shannon Sharpe and Mike Epps somewhere at All-Star fighting. So that's my thing with Mase. Like, nigga, you supposed to be a pastor. Now you Mason A. Smith. Now this nigga a sportscaster, Mason A. Smith went from Mason came from TD Mase instead of TD Jakes, got there TD Mase. Now this nigga's Mason A. Smith. This nigga, man, he don't know what the fuck he want to do, man. Yo, Mase, man. You gotta send a better message, brother. You gotta send a better message, man. We know you're a killer, baby. We know you're a killer. All right? You know you're in Cam, y'all killers. Killer been a killer since his name was Killer. Killer and murder. Go pull a police records. killer and murder. Oh my God. Got it. Mase, man. Please, brother. Sometimes just think. Understand you got influence. You got fans. You got young black men. How many funerals you went to in your lifetime? How many funerals you went into your lifetime and the person that was in the coffin died from gun violence? Think about what made you leave hip hop. Think about what made you leave New York. Without getting into all the details. With that being said, brother, pick up the Bible, put the gun down, brother. Please. Do not encourage people to shoot instead of fight. You use these, you see another day, brother. Without bars in front of you or without a fucking closed casket. Just don't encourage that. That's all I'm saying, Mase. It ain't no love lost. It ain't no hate. But that shit you saying is punk nigga shit. That's being a punk. You know what I'm saying? Especially with two dudes talking one-on-one and you thinking just because the nigga's physically bigger than you that you can't whip him. Just because the nigga bigger than you don't mean shit. You might still fucking beat his ass. I see Mike Tyson knock out fucking, what's that nigga name for fucking the Russian dude? That nigga looked like the Black Drago. What's this dude name? I can't remember, man. It was one of these fighters that it was a black British dude. Not Lennox Lewis. No. Mike got his ass whipped by Lennox Lewis. Mike got his ass whipped so bad that nigga walked over to Lennox Lewis, wiping the blood off him, was sweating and shit like, you okay? I ain't gonna get into May's business. Like, this ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Bruno. Yeah, that might be his name. Frank Bruno. Frank Bruno. This nigga was big as heck to Mike Tyson, bro. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of this dude. Look how big this dude is to Mike Tyson. But like I said, man, don't listen to the Mase talking that punk talk. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and reach and get a gun and shoot somebody because you got beat up, and see how many years that's going to get you. Because everybody don't live in the stand your ground state. Everybody's self-defense state. And you listen to him, and you know what? I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't want to bring up no bad energy or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But take Shaka Zulu for instance, right? He got into a fight, this, that, and the other. Instead of just taking that loss or whatever, he went and pulled the gun and shot that dude and killed that kid, right? You see how his life turned out for him? His life would never be the same, even though he done got off. And everybody ain't gonna get off like Shaka because that ain't got too much political ties and everything like that in Atlanta. If that nigga was in any other fucking state, his ass would be in jail right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's because of politics here in Atlanta that he's not in jail. But ask him how much he wish he wouldn't have fucking pulled the gun. Because he still got to wake up with nightmares. You think that shit don't haunt him at night? You think that he go on without his day and don't catch flashbacks of hearing that gunshot and seeing that kid drop and they getting arrested and being on doing the press conference? You think he ain't reliving that shit over and over and over like Groundhog Day? Shit. So I just think that it just bothered me that he sent that type of message out there, especially to like with Shannon Sharpe, because Shannon Sharpe ain't no goddamn gangster. Like you just mad because this nigga's a football player. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not a gangster. Yeah, he probably could physically beat you up, but you don't know. You might could thumb that nigga in the eye. You know what I'm saying? All that big shit might not be nothing with a kick to his nuts. Flap right between his legs. You know what I'm saying? All that big shit would be right out the window. That nigga would be on his knees and you could pound on his fucking head. Pim, 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 stomp his ass out. Big ass nigga with a kick to his ding ding. Could knock his ass right out. Put his nuts right up in his stomach. You just scared a nigga because he big. Where's my phone? Let me get this shield thing real quick. I be more candy.